Hi, this is Meet Mehta, and my master's thesis project is about reinventing workplaces. My project focuses on how urban workplaces lead to physical inactivity of the employees, and they also lead to the reduction in their productivity, and how architecture can aid in redesigning the work environment to create a healthier, safer, and more productive work atmosphere. The site that I've chosen is located on the Broadway here at San Antonio. And as you can see, we have a lot of freeways passing over the site, which gives me an opportunity to utilize the space below the freeway. So I decided to develop this entire portion of the Broadway so that it promotes wellness and recreation, not just for the employees of the office working on the site, but also for the community around it. I have proposed this architectural office which is connected to the Broadway as well as the North Alamo Street. On the other side of the street, I have a skate park, or most of it lies under the freeway, so it gets a natural shade. Here, I have an art gallery with a sculpture park right here. I have some outdoor workstations for this office, which are separated by green screens. I have a recreational park right here. I have a space for the food trucks to drive in with some dining space, as this entire part lies under the freeway so that it gets natural shade again. I have also proposed a pet adoption center with a ground for the pets to run around and play with. I have also proposed an outdoor fitness park which consists of a gym and a basketball court and a tennis court. I have also proposed having bike lanes on the Broadway as well as on the Alamo Street. And for mitigating the noise made by the traffic on the highway, I have proposed having concrete noise barriers along the walls of the highway and also growing trees along the periphery on the ground and having a green living wall system on the south facade of my architectural building, which would help me mitigate the sound as well as prevent the heat and reduce the pollution. Here's the facade of the architectural building that faces the east and towards the North Alamo Street, and that's the reason it has bigger openings. And then I have cantilevered it on the second floor so that it activates the Alamo Street. On the first floor, at the entrance from the North Alamo Street, I have a double height at the entrance with a waiting area and the reception right here. And then I have this circular staircase at the center. And then there's a skylight above it, which is open towards the north direction so that it does not let a lot of heat come in from the south. And then I have a conference room, and then the workstations, they are separated by green screens or planters instead of having cubicles, so that there's an open planning. At the center, I have a huge courtyard, which has a water feature as well, and it's a space for employees to collaborate or to relax, or if they prefer to work there. I also have a room for the printing and copying, and then there's a buffer zone that leads into a transition space, which is an open space between the two buildings. And then this building is mainly for the employees and the clients to meet. It's again two stories and it faces the Broadway. Here on the second floor, I have the principal architect's office with some waiting area for the same. And then I have one more conference room out here, and then there's some outdoor sitting area right here. Uh, and then on the other building, I have a huge conference room, which is mainly designed for the clients to meet with the architects. And here's the roof plan for my architectural office, showing the solar panel over the skylight and the courtyard and how it connects both the streets. And here's the view of my architectural building as it would appear from the Broadway, with this building having the huge conference room for the client and architect meeting. Here's the transition space between the two buildings, with a buffer zone and a tiny cafeteria having a green wall on one of its side and having an adjustable canopy on the top, which is made up of fabric, so it can be opened and closed as per the requirement. Here's a view of the entrance of my architectural building from the Alamo Street, showing the circular staircase and the waiting area and the reception to the right and the conference hall on the other side. The side section shows the difference between the height of the building and the height of the different freeways and the skylight with the solar panel and the transition from one building to the other towards the Broadway. And this is the view of the courtyard that I have at the center of the building with some water feature. And these are the circular staircase with the circular skylight, which faces the north, lets the light come in mainly from the north direction. And it has a circular solar panel on the top of it. And that's a view of the second floor showing the entrance and the stairs and the open planning with the waiting area. Now, in this section, we can see the green walls that are used. I have used green living wall system for both my buildings on the south facade, and these are the connection details for them. They enhance the air quality, sound control, and workplace productivity, and they also reduce the carbon footprint and mitigate the noise from the highway. I believe that this planning not only activates both the streets, but it also makes a good use of the land near and below the freeway. And it also brings together various recreational and wellness facilities together, which is hard to find at one place, which can contribute not only to the people working in the office, but also to the community. Also, the building is designed with the idea of reducing the net energy consumption and promoting public transport and bikes and walking over using cars. The huge area under the freeway, which was never used, could be used efficiently, in my understanding, by having some sort of dining and food trucks coming in, serving healthy meals and having recreational spaces like the skateboard park could actually promote a physical activity among kids and adults, which would engage the community into walking towards these places and making the best use of them. Thank you.